bold takes just for this episode. Speaking of which, if you have a bold take and we would love to discuss it at our next episode, please drop it in the comments.
Please do. We will talk about your bold take. We'll give it a boldness rating. We will put it in our Excel spreadsheet, and we will revisit it when the
I will
time
make
is
fun
right.
of it.
You can make a bold prediction for the beginning of the season, like I'm about to make, and you can make one for the end of the season.
That I'm about to make.
It's all up to you. So,
We will make fun of it. Let's make that clear.
Oh, yeah, we'll talk about it. But you can make fun of ours, so it's all fair.
It's all fair.
Mine's not so bold today. I'll
Okay.
start us off.
You can go first then.
So, in these way too early top 25 that ESPN dropped,
Yes.
there were 8 SEC teams, 8 Big Ten teams.
Okay.
We've talked a lot about how the top of the odds boards for the national championship have kind of been up there, dominated by Big Ten teams.
Yes.
At least a lot more than they used to be.
Yes.
There's a lot of talk about how Big Ten's a better conference. There's a lot of talk about all that. And so even with being a better conference, dominating the top of the leaderboard, and having 18 teams compared to the SEC's only 16 teams, I think the AP pool that drops will have the first AP pool. Those 25 teams will have more SEC teams than Big Ten teams still. And a lot of that's rooted in as far as odds go, Vegas says 13 of the top 30 teams are SEC teams, and only 8 of the top 30 are Big Ten. And those 8 are pretty much already in the top 25, and teams like Penn State could fall out. So not super bold, but I think it's interesting that in this day and age of Big Ten versus SEC, and everyone says Big Ten's better, that the SEC, even with less teams, my prediction is they will have more teams ranked in the first AP poll than the Big Ten.
I think that's accurate. I would, for my rating, I'd probably give that a 2.5.
Yeah, that's fair.
I think that's probably gonna happen. ESPN and all those people, they just like the SEC, and for good or for bad, Big Ten's won the last 3 years.
Yeah,
and that just could be because the cream rises to the top. So maybe Big Ten just has the elite top teams. That's it.
Yeah.
They don't have many mid-tier teams.
Yeah, I just still think it's interesting as they're trending to the better conference with more teams, and they're still not there. So bottom middle of the SEC, still really good. And
Sure.
They're still right up there. You can be top 30 to win the national championship, and that pretty much means you could win the national championship in this landscape.
Yes, absolutely.
So 13 out of 16 teams in the SEC, you're right there, basically.
All right, ready for mine?
Sure.
LSU will end up with 4 losses.
4 losses. Okay.
4 losses.
So
Here's where it's going to happen. We were able to
exactly
snag,
4, not more or less.
not more, not less.
Okay.
I will follow your Texas format and go exactly 4.
Okay.
Here's the schedule. They got Clemson to start.
Well, I said at least 5 losses for Texas. They could have 6. You better still give that to me.
I'll give you that, sure.
Okay.
That won't even get close. But yeah, I'll
That's
give
fine.
it to you.
No, go ahead.
I think LSU will have 4. They have Clemson Tigers first, and I think that's going to be a toss-up game right off rip, because I think Dabo's still a good coach. Lane is still trying to get his wheels underneath him.
Okay.
I think that's a toss-up game right off rip. Louisiana Tech loss, or a win. Sorry, loss for Louisiana Tech.
Right. Okay.
Win for LSU.
A little concerned there for a second.
Ole Miss Rebels. I think LSU will lose that game.
Okay.
Texas A&M, they will lose that game.
Okay.
McNeese, they're going to win that. Kentucky, they're going to win that. Mississippi State, they're going to win that. Auburn, a little bit iffy.
You're saying
They're going to win that, though.
50-50? But they're going to win.
No, it's more
Not
like a
50.
60-40.
They're going to win. Okay.
They're going to win that game.
So we're at 2 losses still.
We're at 2 losses.
2.5.
Now, here we come to a two kind of stretch right here. We got Alabama, Texas, Tennessee.
All right.
They're going to clearly lose to Texas. I got to stay consistent. They're going
Really?
to clearly lose to Texas. So we're at 3.5.
LSU's losing to Texas.
Right?
Sure.
So either A, we're at 3 guaranteed.
Mm-hmm.
They need to lose one of Clemson, Alabama, or Tennessee.
Okay.
I'm concerned I don't think Tennessee's as good, but that's in Tennessee. That's helpful.
Okay.
Alabama is Alabama, but
Yep.
they haven't really proven that they could run the ball yet. So I'm cautious about that. And Clemson looked like crap last year.
It's true.
But they were all good teams that could, I think, with LSU being as volatile as they are, I think they could drop one of those 3 games.
So you're saying 4 losses, probably out of the playoff.
Yes.
Better than they were last year, but
Better than were, but I don't think they'll live up to the expectations that they were hoping to
yeah,
in the beginning of the season.
I would probably
And they're
have
going to
them
beat Arkansas. So
Yeah, I would probably have them with less than 4 losses. So you don't want to say 4 or more losses, or do you want to say exactly 4 losses?
I think it's way more fun just to go exact.
Exactly 4 losses. All right,
And I'll stick
LSU
with
having exactly 4 losses. I am going to give that a 5.5. I don't think it's that crazy. Maybe a 5. I'm gonna give it a 5.
5? Okay.
I'm gonna give it a 5.
Okay.
Officially, mark it down as a 5. I don't think it's that crazy. I think, and they could win one of those 3 games they said they were going to lose.
They could.
And then drop 2 of the games you're talking about.
They could.
For how much hype LSU is getting, it's not that crazy that they go 9-4.
No.
For LSU fans, I'm not sure how that would feel.
I don't think it'd be very good.
I guess 8-4 they would go.
8-4.
I don't think they'd be super happy. Would think they're a little understanding. If I had to guess, I think they're gonna have less than 4 losses. I think they're gonna have 3 or less losses. So I'll put that in the notes, but no predictions there. But I think that's relatively.
I think it's possible, and that's why I kept them on my top 12. I think they're gonna end up with 4, and they're gonna be sitting at like 20.
Okay. Well, there you have it.